Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, I did a bunch of playtesting on the server of the swimming, and I thought it was pretty awful, to be honest with you. So, I fixed this. So you can see, now it's not jarring. What that little bump you're seeing is actually the sneaking eye offset getting removed. So, this is pretty nifty. I also finally fixed the bug where this situation would happen. And this situation was extremely annoying. In fact, let's make it a little bit longer. So, your head has to go under the water for you to start swimming. And once your head gets out, you stop swimming. And so if you're just in a little pool like this, you can't swim. But you can go down further and make something like this. And it's just from the way that this is handled. So you can see it's very nifty. So you can probably tell from that little bump that now there's checks. So you can see I'm still swimming. And it's kind of funny actually. But you can see I didn't actually jump. What happens is it does a check. And if you're swimming while you're in something like this, it will bump you up automatically. And in fact, if you get stuck on the edge, this will just keep bumping you up until you finally get bumped up out of there. So how else does this work? Well, that's a very specific scenario I just showed you, and let me show you how it normally would work. So what was happening was basically I was getting jolted up. So you can probably tell from the model, the head offset doesn't actually change anymore. So watch how smooth this is. It's actually really cool. That was it. That was it. And that's pretty awesome actually. It's just instantaneous, so you stop swimming immediately. So now you can't get back in the pool. I don't have enough buttons to work with on the keyboard that could be assigned. But I'm sure if they eventually change that, you could press an F button or a G button or something and start swimming in a little puddle, and then I could have it put your head down basically. So this works pretty well, and you could actually use the check that won't allow you to stop swimming as a nice little way to crawl, even though you look like you are actually still swimming. And so the reason it's so high up is because the camera offset is a little strange with this. I'm thinking about making the player a little bit lower or something, but it works pretty well. You feel really tiny when when you're swimming like that. And of course, you could make a whole secret compartment like this and utilize this glitch, because what I'm probably going to do is assign the super key or the aux1, whatever it's called in mine tests, to be the crawling initializer, so you'll get down, or your collision box will suck up like you are swimming, and you just start crawling on the ground. So you basically dive to the ground. So we'll see. That is going on the back burner. I need to see if I can actually do that without it being awkward. So you could just hold down the aux key. Whoops, that's the super fast move for me, so let me disable that. And it's snowing, so we better get this quick. So, for example, you could hold down the aux key and you could start crawling and basically keep crawling. I don't know if I would make the crawling a toggle or if I would make the crawling a client mod state like I do with all the other states. That would probably make the most sense, honestly. But we'll see. It's very complicated to think about because adding on another state that the player can be in is it's actually very complicated. And I can show you guys real quick. So this is the state controller. It's called player mechanics. I could probably localize some more things. I don't even know what else I could localize. I already got pairs, do number. So this is your state handler interceptor, basically. It intercepts what the client's telling the server. That's why double tapping works even if the server lags. So I think that's pretty nifty. So we have our localization, or we have our globalizations here, which basically transfer the data out into a global memory pool, and yeah, stuff like that. So the rest of it's locally carried, let's see, it's carried through this stream or this method, and it's localized too. So what global step does is it intercepts that localization and then it keeps the memory uh, basically pointed to that, and it just passes it the player data, which then goes through all this stuff. So App Guru actually had a very smart idea, and I was like, maybe I should handle like memory pools, and he was like, oh, you could stop that recursion by using temp pools by reassigning the pool name to a temp pool. And that's what I do for every bot. I think Hunger doesn't use it yet. I'm not sure. Let's check. Let's give it a little check. Are we using pools? Okay, yeah, we're using pools over here too. I'm pretty sure I forgot to do it for one of them. Maybe it was... No? It's done for everything. So I have a secret update that I'm putting out right now, and I might reveal it in an hour or two. I still gotta make it, but I know exactly what I want to do with it. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So that's it for now, guys. Peace out.